own age.
Mm-hmm.
And I look and I go around sometimes and I hang out with other people that are my age and they're just kind of just yeah,
Yeah.
my phone selfie. I'm just like, dude, like, oh my god, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Hello, everybody. This is like one of my first videos. Not one of, it is my first video. And I'm just here playing Gears of War. I've never played this before. I'm playing on a modded 360 right now. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe I could do a video on it or something, like my experience with the modded 360. I already died. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about. You've probably seen many videos like this already, where it's talking about people's careers and the state of just like I'm talking more from like a US perspective rather than like a another country's perspective, but I think this is impacting other countries as well, not just the US. But it really sucks. I currently work at a retail job right now. I'm not going to disclose where, but I get paid pretty decently for the amount of money that I make and kind of like the work that I do. I just work inventory at a retail store right now, and it's just it's at the point where it's like I've been there for about 4.5 years, and this was like my job out of college. I graduated in 2020. I'm like 27 right now. And it's just kind of like a thing where I don't know if anybody else is an elder Gen Z like me. But it kind of feels like I'm literally like stuck in this situation. Because of the fact that it's like I feel like I'm kind of in the middle of like I never got to really start my career just because of like COVID impacting everything. I graduated with a communications degree, which is kind of like whatever, you know, whatever. You can say it's like a useless degree. Blah blah blah. I should have got computer science or some shit, which I did kind of want to do, but I mean, look where people are now, who have computer science degrees. So I don't really think it matters what kind of degree right now. I think having a degree in general is like kind of like oversaturated. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else. I mean, I don't want to say I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are other people that are my age right now and kind of feeling the same thing where it's just like I feel like I've kind of like aged out of the time where I needed to get my shit together. I think I kind of got too comfortable with where I was at kind of just like in my career. And I think it got me stuck, you know. I think like damn, like I probably should have left back in like 2022 or 2023 before the job market started to get really bad. I mean, that's kind of where I hear a lot of people say like the job market kind of started to slow down around maybe the end of 2023, and I wish I would have just dumped on it, but I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, like I said, my main job right now is I work on the inventory team where I've, you know, just gained a lot of perspective and experience around logistics. So that's kind of the role I'm trying to enter into to leave retail because I'm kind of over it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are probably feeling the same way that work retail jobs or in the same situation as me. Like you're kind of unk, but not too unk, but unk enough to not really be like able to get like a new grad job or something like. And yeah, like it sucks. I've applied to like I've been actively applying to places since like March, and I've gotten a couple interviews, but it never gets past that. I think Mostly it might be because of the way that I interview. I'm not gonna lie. Not trying to self diagnose, but like I feel like I'm a little bit like on the spectrum. Um and I feel like this makes it really tough to get jobs and like, and I'm not trying to make it look an excuse, but I feel like if you are kind of like introverted, this I feel like this is making it even harder for people that are kind of in that situation, because it's like I feel like a lot of these companies just want to hire just like whoever has like the best bullshit story and not really somebody who knows how to do a job. And I would say I'm a pretty fast learner. I, know what I need to do. I would say I'm very dependable, especially in the job that I have now. But I would say like this job has like just brought me, I would say within the past like year and a half, this job has really done nothing for me besides like give me a bunch of like mental and physical issues. Like right now, I'm kind of off of work because I hurt my back while being on the job, and it's just kind of putting things into perspective for me, where it's just kind of like I don't know if I could continue on working at this place, because just like I just feel like every year there's something that like sets me back in life, especially now having kind of like a back injury. I'm not too sure if it's like super serious yet, but I will say it's been really tough to walk around, and I just feel like I wouldn't be able to do what I need to do in my job like correctly, and it's just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of at my wit's end at this place, and I just don't really know what to do at this point, because it's just like I said, I feel like I'm a little bit at the unk stage, almost the unk stage of life. I'm almost 30. And I feel like if you didn't like catch the last chopper to Vietnam back in like 2022 for getting a job or like an entry level job, it's, I don't want to say like it's over, but it's definitely like a lot harder. And I feel like for a lot of the jobs that I'm trying to get into, which is like logistics and inventory, supply chain, stuff like that, it's really tough to get into these jobs, at an entry level. A lot of these places are looking for more entry level pay with like really senior requirements, and it's just like, who the hell has that besides somebody that's like, you know 35 and has been working in the industry. It's just kind of like, it's insane. It's a little bit insane, and I don't really know what to do about it. But I mean, it is what it is. And yeah, like I guess this isn't really like a tips video, it's just literally me venting. Um and if you don't want to hear that, that's cool. But I guess I just wanted to hear like see if anybody else was dealing with the same thing. Like kind of I feel like a lot of the news and stuff like that is very targeted towards younger Gen Z, which I mean, shit, that sucks too, like I can't even imagine, being like a 2025, 2026 graduate, that just happened. Congrats to all the 2026 graduates, but I can't even imagine what that's like, because it's like, at least there was a little bit of a chance for people that graduated back in 2021, but it's like if you didn't find anything at that time, I feel like you're screwed. And yeah, like I've applied to all types of jobs. I'm not gonna say where exactly I'm at, but I am in Northern California, the Bay Area specifically. And it's very, very tough out here to find a job, and it's made me even consider like moving, but I don't even know if that would be any help really. So yeah, it's just kind of like I've been kind of confused and just like lost on like what to do. And I've thought about like, possibly pursuing other paths. Um, I know a lot of the jobs that I'm seeking, are looking for more of somebody who has like a data analysis like background. So I've been looking into doing courses for that, but I feel like even that like Korea is just super saturated. Yeah, I just feel like it's tough for everybody right now. Even like people that are like, who do have the experience and they got laid off and just like, I just feel like there's so much going on right now, especially with like, I mean, it has kind of nothing to do, I guess, with this, nothing to do with this like specific video, but like even the stuff with like PlayStation and Xbox, them like removing discs. It's just like, all those people probably lost like their jobs and stuff because they're being greedy. It's just like, what else? What else is there for people to do, you know? So, yeah, like I think this was kind of just my first little video. I don't know if it makes any sense or if this is something people would be interested in, but yeah, kind of just wanted to get my thoughts out there on what the state of the world is and just to let everybody know who might be going through the same thing. You're not alone. It sucks. I know. It's just kind of like it's hard because you want to progress in life, but there's no opportunity to, it seems like. And hopefully there is some type of light at the end of the tunnel with all this, because at this point it is getting a little bit much. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you can like it. If you want to subscribe, you don't have to. If it's your vibe, cool. But yeah, have a good day, y'all.